If you've been in recording studios before, when you get to the Grove, you're going to find everything you expect to find in any professional recording studio. If this is your first time recording, well, we have everything you need to walk you through the steps. We can help you find an engineer, a producer, an arranger. We can help you with anything you need to make your project successful.
And I chose to work at the Grove because the level of ministry and the heart behind the ministry is just something that you can't get away from. Being here is a place that lets you relax, lets you be able to focus on God, and just really tap into what it is you're trying to do as an artist or as a songwriter or as a producer.
Just everybody that we came in contact with in the studio just was incredibly helpful. Everybody's attitude is just in exactly the right place. I feel like we had every opportunity for things to go wrong, and when they could have gone wrong, they just got better.
I've lived and worked in Nashville for, gosh, over 15 years, and I live down on the west end of town, and there are at least 200 studios, probably in walking distance from my house. But one thing I've really craved for quite a while is to be able to get out of the city, get out of the middle of the music industry, and have some peace, and also be ministered to while making a record.
When you walk into the Grove Studios initially, we want you to get the feeling of being at home. In fact, that's what I tell people all the time. For however long you've booked, it's your house. We want you to feel at home, to be able to write, to produce, and be creative, that you can walk out of the studio with a project that you can be proud of.
I went initially with the intention of recording just a few tracks to see what happened, see if it worked out okay, but maybe just even to see where my mind was and if I was really ready to make another record. And at the end of a few days, I knew that we were going to end up making an entire record here.
I ended up wearing most of the hats in my project. Aside from having other singers or other band members, I basically did everything else. So I would be the one who'd be the assistant engineer. I'd wrap my cables, hook up my cables, I'd press record, then I'd run in the other room, and so I was doing everything that I needed to do in order to make it happen. When I came to the Grove, I was able to be an artist, and it was a different experience because it was my first time really experiencing being an artist, because I had done it myself so long. I didn't have someone else there to not only just help with the engineering side, but to even help bring more ideas to the table as far as production is concerned.
We get to work with a variety of clients, from people who are just starting out doing their demos to people who've been nominated and won Dove and Grammy Awards. But we can really scale to whatever your needs are. Whether you've got GarageBand or Logic at home and you're just starting out and you have song ideas but you don't have a band, you don't have musicians, but you want to capture this and you want to do it professionally, we can help you, whatever it is.
We actually didn't know what we were going to do when we first came in. We didn't know if we were going to do 4 songs or 10 songs. We just were going to do as many as we could get done in the time that we had, and we came out with 7 songs that I feel are awesome, mainly because the room sounds amazing. The equipment is absolutely state-of-the-art. It could make anyone sound good, and I feel like a lot of that was put to work for us.
This was built to be a recording studio. If you come here, you get the benefits of a well-designed room. You get the headphone monitoring. We have Pro Tools HD, over 40 channels of Class A preamps, compressors, everything. And if you could do that for about the same price as going to your buddy's project studio, I think it's a no-brainer.